To a Market Matters weekly video. Sean, the great banking correction that you've been talking about for quite some time finally looks like it's here, with the banks getting smashed in the last few trading sessions. Do you think there's further downside here? What do you think?
Oh, definitely. It's not just the banking sector. The banking sector is the most dominant part of it, but really it's the whole yield play. That includes other stocks like Telstra, Wesfarmers, maybe to a lesser extent Woolworths.
Yep.
This whole sector that people have been buying for the carry trade, especially overseas guys, it's not worth a big in the now. It's a very, very dangerous place to be. The overseas guys last week lost 4.5–5% on the currency alone. When they think the currency is going down and they don't benefit from franking credits, they sell. And they sell aggressively. And we've seen that in the last week. Now, do I think it's going to go lower? Yes, I do. I actually think we might have finished it a bit today. We had a reversal down today. Market opened, went up 30 points, dropped another 30 to be down 30, so actually dropped 60, bounced up to be just up, I think 8–10 points in the end. At the end of the day, I think we're going to consolidate now. We've had a hammering. We've really been hammered. And what's happened last night? The US made just about all-time highs. So I think what you've got to say is, yeah, we're due to consolidate. I think we might trade in quite a tight range for a few days, but the trend is down. And I think unless this market can surprise me a lot and get back up through, say, 5,600, 5,550, I think we're going down. How far? Well, we saw 53.50 today, my target I've been calling for a long time. So I think it has a rest, but the way it's done it makes me think we go lower. And look at the big things here. US interest rates are going to, I think, 3.25%, about 2.6 now, so that's a big move up. The Aussie dollar, what, 85 cents? Make the RBA very happy. That's a big move for the overseas investors. Those two things alone are very, very negative for our banks and carry trade. So I think they go lower. But they're going to start to get quite interesting soon for the local guys, you know. I put in the morning report, we will start to see them maybe even go through a 6% yield. That's fantastic. At that sort of price, there goes the phone, at that sort of price, the local guys are going to start buying them, looking for dividends out to November. So I think at the end of the day, just keep selling now, or keep selling calls against them now, but don't get too scared to buy them maybe in a few weeks' time.
And the other thing, the iron ore space, Fortescue, was dropped below 4 today. I'm not sure if it finished up. I haven't checked. What are you seeing there? Are you still getting ready to trade Fortescue if it does drop to 350 and buy the swing low, or
there's so much going on at the moment.
Protecting your capital.
Oh yeah, well I'm enjoying having a swing with my capital. It isn't always called necessarily protection, but I think that on a serious note, the iron ore space is almost in that too hard basket for investments point of view. Sure, it's holding up. It's benefiting from a weak Aussie dollar. That does help it a lot. But China property prices are down again today. The China situation does concern me, mainly because I don't fully understand it. I think we can go a lot lower in the iron ore price. No one's talking about 70. If iron ore goes to 70, we're really starting to see this company, Fortescue, losing money then. And I don't think that's as healthy as it should be. So I don't see a risk-reward panic here at this $384 level. I'd rather buy it at $353. There's talk of it. It's being talked about, but it's not panic selling. So to me, do I see value in BHP around here? I definitely see relative value. I think it's a better buy than the yield play for the next month or two, but I wouldn't buy it. I'd rather keep the money in cash.
And one last thing with gold, a lot of our subscribers benefited off the gold trade at the start of the year. A lot of people own gold stocks ranging in market caps from the penny dreadful to Newcrest. Newcrest was off today when I checked. I'm not sure where it closed, but what are you seeing there?
Well, gold's easy. There's not many things, There's not many things, Nick, that I think are easy. But I think the US dollar's bottomed for a long time. I think gold's going down. I think gold stocks will go down with it. I have no interest in buying any gold stocks whatsoever. Now we might see one or two have a bounce or maybe get taken over at a lucky time, but overall I still believe, I strongly believe we'll see Newcrest Mining back well under $10 and maybe as low as $5 or $6. Would not consider buying it. I think gold drops at least another 100, maybe another $150. Why be there?
Okay, awesome. Thanks for that insightful update, Sean.